Welcome to your AI-hosted show, the Premier League Show. I'm Casey, your host, and we are straight in. Steve-O's here, heart perpetually in his mouth for Liverpool, Neves alongside him, Manchester United through and through, and absolutely delighted to tell you about it. And Shaz is with us, Newcastle fan, eternal optimist against her better judgment.
Eternal is doing a lot of heavy lifting there, Casey.
3 stories today. No Premier League football played yet, so we'll set the scene for a season that's now under 3 weeks away. David Moyes is under the microscope at Everton, and the fans have feelings about it. And Jack Grealish, linked with a way out of Manchester City to Atletico Madrid.
That Grealish one, I've got a lot to say.
Steve-O, you always have a lot to say.
And you'll both get the chance. The state of play first, then Moyes, then Grealish. Right, let's deal with the obvious first. There is no Premier League football yet. No scores, no table, nothing on the pitch to pick over. The new season doesn't start until Friday the 21st of August, when Arsenal host Coventry City.
A bit under 3 weeks of pre-season left then. Marvellous.
So what we've actually got is a transfer market and a lot of noise. On the transfer front, there's movement involving Australian international Harrington, who's set to become one of Australia's most expensive players. A Premier League deal apparently close.
If that goes through, that's a proper statement of ambition from whoever's signing it.
We'll believe it when the pen's on the paper, Steve-O.
That's where we stand. No football, plenty of noise. Moyes under the microscope at Everton is next, and we've got a lot of ground to cover there. Right, David Moyes, and the question hanging over Everton going into this season. Is he still the right man to turn it around? Shaz, you first. Does he get another go at it, or has that run its course?
I mean, I get why they've stuck with him. He knows that club inside out, and there's a lot of goodwill there. But it does feel like they're hoping rather than fixing.
The European fade is the bit that sticks with me. They were competing for the European places and then the form went. And that happened on his watch.
That's a bit harsh on Moyes though, isn't it? You don't write off a whole job on the back half of one season. And the man has always been a proper football manager.
Steve-O, proper football manager is doing a lot of work in that sentence.
Shaz, do the fans buy it though? Because that matters as much as anything at a club like Everton right now.
Some do, some have had enough, which is about what you'd expect. Nobody's neutral on Moyes there, and that's half the problem before a ball's even been kicked.
Right, let's move on. Grealish linked with a move away from City. Atletico Madrid, the name floating around. And the question is simple. Lost cause at City, or does he still have something to offer somewhere else?
Lost cause at City, yes, but that doesn't mean he's finished. Those are 2 completely different conversations and people keep muddling them.
She's right about that much. City have just moved past him. That's not a reflection on the player. It's a reflection on how ruthless that club operates.
Shaz, does a move to Atletico actually rescue anything for him, or is it just a quieter place to fade out?
Depends whether he wants to run himself ragged every game, because Atletico wouldn't be signing him to dance around in pockets. They'd want the full shift, and if he gives it, fair enough to him.
The honest answer is nobody knows whether he's got that in him anymore, and that's the whole problem. You're never quite sure what you're actually getting.
I don't think that's fair. When he's trusted and settled, he's shown he can produce, and it's never really felt like he's had that.
That's the defence of every player who hasn't delivered, Steve-O, and you know it. At some point, the opportunity has been there.
Casey's got a point. We've been having this exact conversation about him for a while now, and the excuses have started to sound the same.
Atletico's a move that could genuinely suit him or finish him completely. There's no comfortable middle ground at that club.
Which is exactly why it could be the making of him. He needs somewhere that forces the best out of him, and comfortable clearly wasn't working.
We'll leave it there. Still worth rescuing if the move happens. Still a big if on whether it does. Right, that's your lot on Grealish. We've chewed through enough of this one. Final thoughts before we go? Anything sticking with you from today?
Moyes keeping the job is the one I'll be thinking about. I'm still not sure that's the right call, and I think Everton fans deserve a bit more certainty than they've got.
I keep coming back to how much of what we've talked about today is clubs managing decline rather than actually building anything. Not a lot of ambition in what's crossed our desk this week.
Aye, and meanwhile, nobody's saying a word about Newcastle, which suits me fine, honestly.
That's the most optimistic I've heard you about Newcastle all episode, Shaz.
Give it a week.
That's all from us. Thanks to Steve-O, Neve and Shaz. And thanks to you for listening. Catch you next time. That's a wrap. Thank you for listening. Like and subscribe and enjoy the rest of your day.